Hello again. It is time for Play 9. We're glad you decided to join us here today. So we have Shan, Rosita, and Sierra returning from one of our previous episodes. And it is going to be Shan. I hope I pronounced that name correctly. She made the first play of this game. Let's see. No, I'll pass on the 7. Turn over the 10. So Shan passes on a 6. Shan passes on the 6. Rosita passes on the 12. Replace the 10. Shan passes on the 8. Sierra passes on the 5. I will take that. Shan has a 0 now to work with. Sierra takes the 9. I will take the 3 and put that right between 5 and the 0. Cheyenne has a 2. Rosita passes on the 8. Sierra has an 8 now as well. I will take the 0. Alright, Rosita passes on the 7. Oh, that's something good for Sierra, but just gave up a -5. That helped Cheyenne. That helped Rosita too with the match there. But, well, I was going to end up with a -10, and now I just gave Cheyenne a -10, so I gave myself a -10 by giving up 2 -5s, making up a -10. So I just helped 2 players in this first round. Alright, last turn now. I'm going to bring that down. Ooh, that was a good move. So I take the lead here in this first round. -6, Sierra at 3, Rosita with 5, and Shane with 8. Let's go to hole number 2. Alright, in this second round, Rosita will go first. Turn these 2 over. And I'll swap that out and make a match. Rosita is going to take the 1. Sierra's taking it as well. I will swap out that 11 with the 2. Cheyenne is taking the 3. Rosita's passing on the 8. Sierra's going to take the 8. I will take the 0. I swapped on a 9. Alright, Cheyenne's passing on the 10. Rosita's passing on the 7. Sierra's taking 3. So, passing the 6. Ooh, -5. Put the 0 right there underneath it. Cheyenne's going to take the 1. Rosita's taking the 2 and matching one of those. Sierra just matched the 0. I'll swap out the 4 with the 3. And, well, either way, it would have helped Cheyenne. It's that one name I'm trying to pronounce correctly. But I'm trying my best here. Looks like that helped Cheyenne. Sierra's passing on the 6. No, I'm not getting that 4 back. Cheyenne doesn't want the 10. How about Rosita? Nope. Sierra says no to the 2 1s. I better say yes to that -5. So that ends the round. So one last turn now by each player. So I finished with -7. Rosita finishes with 17. Shane with 12. And Sierra with 3 after that -5. That's pretty good. So I'm in the lead with -13. Sierra's at 6. Shane is at 20. And Rosita is at 22. Let's go to hole number 3. Alright, Sierra will go first in this round. Oh, she made a good choice in turning over her cards. She's got a 2 to work with. So I have a good feeling as to what her first move is going to be. Yep, and I'll take that 3 and swap it out. Swap out the 12. Rosita's going to take the 10. Sierra's taking the 3. I'll put that 2 right there where the 1 is. Shane is swapping out a 6. Okay. Rosita's swapping out the 11. Sierra's passing on the 11. Passing the 6. And the 1. Shane's taking a 6. Sierra's passing on the 7. Which I will take. Well, actually, no. I'm going to pass on the 8 and turn over 0. Cheyenne turned in a 0 from a 2. Rosita turned in 11. Sierra trades out 7 with the 3. Cheyenne's trading in her 0 with the 1. Rosita's turning in the 10. Sierra passes on the 12. I'll go and match my 0 there. Cheyenne with 12. Turns over 9. Sierra has a 1. And we'll put the 0 there. Oh, Sierra just gave up a match with a 5. Alright, so last turn now. Ooh, okay. So I finished the round with 17, Rosita with 13, Shane with 4, Sierra with 7. So after 3 rounds, I'm in the lead with 4. Sierra's at 13, Shane's at 24, and Rosita is at 35. Let's go to round number 4. So I get to go first in this round. Ooh, I start with a match. Nice. With a pair of 8s. Let's see. Now passing the 6. Let's see what's here. Okay, a 2. Cheyenne is trading out the 11 with the -5. Rosita trades out the 4 with the 11. Sierra trades in the 9 with the 0. Let's see what's underneath that 2. Alright, it's a 7. Rosita trades in the 6 with the 2. Sierra's taking that 6. I will trade in the 7 with the 5. Cheyenne's passing on the 12. Rosita is passing on the 5. Sierra's passing on the 12. I'll pass on the 6. There's a 7. Cheyenne's passing on the 9. Rosita's passing on the 7. Well, Cheyenne actually traded out a 9 with 0. Passing the 11. There's the 4 there. Rosita just passed on a 4. Sierra is taking that 4. I'll take that 0. Shane passes on the 5. Rosita matches the 5. I'll go ahead and take the 8 and go for -10 with it. There's that 8. Sierra's passing on the 5, which I will gladly take. Shane is taking the 2, matching that. Rosita is taking the 3. Nope. But I'll go ahead and match the 0. Shane's passing on a 10, trading it out with a 3. Nope, that 6 ain't gonna help me. Nope, Shane doesn't want a 7. Rosita doesn't want a 9. Nope, that's what Sierra doesn't want. That's not what I want either. Shane's passing on a 5. Rosita doesn't want a 9. Sierra's going to end the round with that 3. Let's see if there's an 8 under there. Okay, a 1. Not too bad. So I finished with 9. Sierra finishes with 6. Shane finishes with 7. And Rosita finishes with 24. So after this round, I'm in the lead still with 13. Sierra is at 19, Shane is at 31, and Rosita is at 59. Let's go to hole number 5. So in this round, we go back to Shane, and we repeat the starting order. Alright, so those are 2 cards. Is passing on the 7, which I will take and swap the 11 out with. Shane does not want to swap out that 12. Interesting. Rosita's going to take the 2 and swap out the 9. Sierra's passing on the 9. I'll take the 6, put it right beside 7. Shane passes on a 7. Rosita passes on a 6. I'm sure that's what Sierra's gonna want. Yep, to make a match with that. Put that 2 right beside the 7. And I end up swapping another 2. Shane matches with. Nope. I'll go and match to 6. Shane 11 there. Passes on that. Sierra takes the 4. I'll take the 7 and match it. Shane passes on the 7. Rosita passes on the 10. Sierra passes on the 5. I'll pass the 8. And there's a 0. Shane passes on the 12, matches the 12. Well, gave up the 12 to match the 8. And I see Rosita ends the round with 0. So last turn now. Which player? Okay, I finished with 12. Shane finishes with 6. With 27. Sierra finishes with 15. So I'm still in the lead with 25. Sierra's at 34. Shane is at 58. And Rosita is at 59. So both of them are 1 point shy of each other. It's neck and neck here. Let's see how hole number 6 plays out. Alright, we let Rosita start this round. And she has a decent card to work with, 8. So I've got a 2 and a 1 right now. Rosita doesn't want to trade away that 11. Okay, interesting choice there. Let's see what we got. No, let's turn this over. Okay, 11. Cheyenne has matched the 8. I'll swap the 11 away with the 8. Ooh, -5. Trade away that 8. Pass on 3. There's a 5. Oh, a 12. Okay, I've got a 1. And there's a 2. I'll change that out and match it. And as a 1 now. Swapping out the 8. Giving it to Rosita to match that. Thank you, Sierra. I'll match that 1. Cheyenne is going to turn over 8. Alright, so he has the chance at -10. Sierra's matching the 7 and is left with 1 to end the round. If 1 shows up on that other card, it'll be -10. Cheyenne finishes with 14. Rosita with 25, and I only finished with 3. That's very good. So, I'm in the lead still with 28. Sierra's at 35. Cheyenne is at 72. And Rosita is at 84. Let's go to hole number 7. So it will be Sierra who will go first this time. See, she has a very good card to work with first. And I'll take that 10, but I'm going to get rid of that 12 and bring it down. And taking that 11. Cheyenne took a 0 and traded out the 11. I'm going to pass on the 10 and put this over. Okay, it's a 7. Cheyenne passes on the 11. And she also turned over the 7. Rosita's taken the 11 for the match. Sierra take the 5. Oh, and I just swapped out another 5. Cheyenne passes on the 11. Rosita takes the 2. Sierra passes on the 11. Now passes 8 and got a 10. Okay, Cheyenne passes on the 12. Rosita passes on the 12 for the 8. I will take that 3. Cheyenne passes on, well, takes the 1. Rosita turns over 12. Sierra takes 6. I'll take the 5 and match it, and I just gave up a -5. Big break there for Cheyenne. And Rosita matched the 12. That 9's going to be a big help, so it's going to match that. Cheyenne is passing on the 11. Turns over a 5. Rosita is going to pass on the 8. Well, trade out an 8 with a 3. What have I got? Okay, a 4. Swap out the 7. Cheyenne passes on the 8 and flips over a 1. Rosita passes on a 7 and turns over a 4. Sierra Oh, Sierra just gave up on a match there. Alright, last turn. Sierra with 9. Rosita with 16. Shan and I both have 0. So I remain with 28. Sierra goes up to 44. Shane remains with 72. And Rosita just hit 100. What a game this has been so far. Let's see how hole number 8 plays out. And I will be the one playing first in this round. Oh, Shan just turned over -5. I'm going to go ahead and trade away the 10 with the 2. Good idea, Shan. Take that 12 away and make that negative. Rosita just matched the 12. Passing 8 and... just turn over an 8. Shan passes on the 11, turns 1 over. Rosita passes on the 7. Sierra passes on the 10. 4. Pass on that. And we got an 11. Shane passes on 7. I will take the 4. Shane takes the 11 and matches that. Rosita takes the 7. I'm going to get rid of that 8. There's a 1. Swap out the 9. Sierra passes on the 8. I'm going to take the 2 and match it. Rosita is passing on the 9. Zero. Let's put it right there. Shane passes on the 6. 3. Rosita passes on 10. Sierra takes the 2. Passing 7. There's a 1. Let's see what we get here. 7. Nope. Rosita passes on to 6. Sierra passes on to 12. Yeah, I'll take 2. We're going to try for -10 with that. Sierra passes on to 12. No, pass on to 3. I think that might have been a bad choice. Yep, because Shane is going to end the round. Sierra does not want the 6. Nope, so now I gotta turn this over. Ooh, nice, -5. So I only end up with 1, Shane with 3, Rosita with 9, Sierra with 18. So I remain in the lead with 29. Sierra's at 62, Shane is at 75, and Rosita is at 109. We'll see if I can keep this lead after we play the last hole. Alright, Cheyenne will start this last hole. Oh, and with a very good card, -5. Alright, let's turn over my 2 cards. Let's see what Cheyenne's gonna do. Swap out the 10. Good move. Rosita passes on a 9. Sierra's gonna take the 2. I will swap the 11 out with that 4. Shane passes on the 10. Rosita passes on the 9. Sierra passes on the 11. I'll take the 3. Shane takes the 8. Rosita passes on the 6. Sierra passes on the 12. I'll pass the 8. Nice, minus 5. Shane passes on the 9. Rosita passes on the 10. Sierra passes on the 5. And I'll pass the 7. And end up with another 7. Shane's taking the 3. Rosita takes the 3 and passes along the 12. Okay, pass on the 11. There's a 2. Shane passes on the, well, Rosita passed on a 6. Sierra passes on a 4, which I will take. Now I got 7. Rosita is going to take the 1 and match it. Sierra's going to take the 8 and match it. I'm going to take the 7 because I don't want to trade away the minus 5. That would give Shane minus 10. Rosita's going to pass on the 7. Sierra's passing on the 11. I will take the 0. Oh, just gave up a minus 5. Sierra's going to take the 3. Pass on the 5. Shane's going to take the 0, match that. And Rosita is going to end the game. And she also gave a minus 5 too. Yikes. Ooh. Okay. So me and Shane got 3, Rosita got 9, and Sierra got 1. So at the end of this game, the final scores: Rosita with 118, Shane with 78, Sierra with 63, and I win with 32. Well, that brings another exciting game of Play 9 to a close. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing it, as always. We'll be back to do this again next time, and we hope to see you then. Until then, we'll see you on the course.